Well, today, September 1st. Looks like summer is about coming to an end here. Today's the first day of nice weather. We've been in cloudy and very, very cool for the last 3 or 4 days. And today's the first day of sun and temperatures above 80 degrees. Remarkable. And the bees are out in full force. There's been no activity. I mean, these hives have been... You wouldn't think a bee was living in these hives the last 4 days because there was zero activity. But today is a different story. Got a little watering station here for the bees, and I'm watching them come in. They're coming in and they're getting some water. And most of the bees that are coming into this little water station right here are flying. I'm watching them. They're flying right back up to the beehive up there. And from here I can see, you can't see it on the camera. We'll take a walk up, but they are very, very busy today because our goldenrod is in full bloom. Asters and some other little wildflowers are in full bloom. But I'm afraid by the end of the month, it's going to be over with because everything's early this year. The leaves are falling from the trees, changing color. And which is well, we usually get leaves falling about this time, but seems to be a lot more. Up on the hill, I've seen some trees that already have red. Most are seeing red. That tree there was, you can't see it, but that tree up there on the hill was a bright red a few days ago, but with the wind and rain yesterday, I'm not seeing much leaves anymore. We can see the bees, but they're coming to the water, drinking the water. These are all honeybees, every single one of them. And I'm watching them, and they're flying right back up. Anyway, I was saying, the other day I was right here at this spot, making some layings frames. And I went inside to grab some tools, and I came back out, and above me, right here, was a massive, massive bee swarm. This was, about 5 days ago, before the weather changed. And at first I thought it was my bees from my beehive. But no. They weren't, and I watched them, and they were flying above me, and I wish I had it on camera because I didn't have the phone out here, but they were all up in here, massive swarm, and they flew over this way, went down over towards that beaver pond, and right where my finger is a big, huge dead pine tree, and that's the last place I saw them. Of course, it's very hard to get down there, but I just have to wonder if they're in that tree. I mean, I could not believe the noise that these bees were making as they flew over. I got worried and thought it was my bees, but then I started to put 2 and 2 together. Number one, these bees were so high in the sky that I didn't think they came out of that box there. And they didn't, because all my bees up there are accounted for. And of course, they're not the Layens bees, the Layens hive, because those bees are, they're fine. There's plenty of bees over there. But I don't know where this swarm came from. But I'm willing to bet they landed right in that tree. Right there. That tree right there. You see that dead pine tree? That thing is big as, I can't get my arms around it. It's so big and wide. but I have a feeling they might be there. Now, if they continue to cross the beaver pond up into the hillside, I don't know. But I says, man, it's awful late for you guys to be swarming. You're going to have to build up your colony, build up comb. And, I don't know. Wish them luck. But that was a big swarm. I mean, the noise was deafening. And they were pretty high. They came over these treetops. And they just like, just, kept going. And the last place I seen them was down there at that big tree. So I don't know if they're there. They got a home inside that tree. Because there are, I can imagine there's a lot of hollow spots in that tree. It's been dead for years. I'm surprised it's still standing. But that's a bad place to be for the winter. Because the winds that come down through here, I mean, the north winds that come through here and the west winds are relentless. And, wind chills are below zero easily, towards January and February. It's like a major wind tunnel through there. So I'm kind of hoping they didn't pick that tree to live in, because I can't imagine them making it through the winter. Anyway, I came out here today. I think I'm going to have to build a robbing screen and get it up on the hive, up on the hill, the Langstroth hive up on the hill. So I think I'm going to put that together, but we haven't had any nice weather since today, and the bees are very active. And we'll take a walk, see what's going on. I haven't been back in the hive since first week of August. Just gotten over COVID, so I'm feeling better. But yeah, look at the traffic up here. Look at the traffic. Oh my God. Can you see the traffic? I'm sure you see all these things going back and forth through here. Those are bees coming and going. The front of the hive, I ain't getting any closer. I ain't got no bee suit, nothing on. This time of the year, they're stocking up on their honey. But yeah, look at this. Look at the traffic. You can see them. The back dark ground there, the shade, you can actually see the bees coming, zipping back and forth. Yeah, so, you can almost smell it too. If the wind just blows just right, you can get that smell of honey. So I'm going to build them a robbing screen. Get it on, even though it's a pretty strong hive. I'm not going to take no chances. Maybe I'll do a video on building a screen, but you sure as hell don't want to be standing in the middle here. This is like a runway right through here. Got goldenrod there, more goldenrod there. Yeah, they're busy. Like I said, there was no sign of life up here for the last 4 days. No signs of life. But I put my ear to the hive. I knew they were in there. I mean, I was able to walk up to that hive and put my ear to it in the mornings when I come out and do my walk. And, you can hear them in there. I checked the swarm box. Ain't nothing been going in the swarm box. And that's kind of funny because the day that big swarm came through, there was actually bees at the swarm box checking it out, but I don't think it was had anything to do with that swarm. Of course, this box here, this is a swarm capture. Caught all these bees this year in June. They came in late June, and they have just tripled in size. You can see the bees. Look at them. Look at them. You can just see them. Zip, 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 zip. Good sign. Of course, Elaine's hive is just as busy. Elaine's hive is just as busy. Had deer up here. Yes, well, deer been up here every freaking day. Eating the apples. Apples in the tree there. Is there anything on the goldenrod? beautiful. A bee right there. I couldn't tell what kind of bee that was. That was probably... Yeah, there's honeybees. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a honeybee. Working, going back and forth. He's right there now. No, that's a bumblebee. That's a bumblebee there. Yeah, we got a lot of different bees around here. Got a lot of bumblebees. We got wasps. There's dragonfly. Dragonfly chasing bees. I don't know if you can see the hive here, but the traffic is unbelievable. What I notice about them, when they come out of the hive there, they pretty much go straight up. I mean, straight up and out. They don't stay too close to the ground. There's nothing, looks like they're flying towards me, but they're not. I mean, they're going right over my head. I'm watching them. They're just zipping right over my head. But yeah, this is one of my apple trees here, and the apples are falling. See if anything came back up to this swarm box. A lot of gunshots today. It's the opening of open season on geese now and squirrels. Nothing going on here. I don't know if you'd see it. I wish that was a sumac tree, but it's not. It's a butternut tree. I don't have any sumac here, but it does grow in the area. Stay in the shade here. Walk down. This is all willow. This is all willow. Some goldenrod in here. Yeah, I think it's somebody target practicing up there. I don't think they're shooting at anything but a target. Let's see what's going on down here. Very active. Yep. Oh yeah, whole front. There, let me go around so I can get a better angle on this. So I don't know when I'm going back into the hives. Tell you the truth, they got all the frames they need, and they're storing up their honey now. They don't like me here. A few of them just dodge bombed my head. You can see all the bees there. Oh yeah. Boy, I'm dying to get back into this hive. Really am, because last I knew they were making a new queen. Then I thought maybe they would have swarmed, but I think they were just making a new queen. There's no shortage of bees here. Huh. You see my sunflowers coming out nicely there. More sunflowers over there. This is ornament corn. It didn't do nothing this year. I didn't get no ears on it. I planted it in late May. So did the sunflowers, and they didn't grow worth a crap either. At least they're blooming. This sunflower died. Got a new dahlia flower out. petunias have still going. Planted those in June. They're still going. I love these sunflowers here. And then my strawberries I got from Walmart, bare root. Put those in. And they've got runners and new plants. I even had a few strawberries come off this year. Ate a few strawberries, not many, but. And the tomatoes have been going good. Still got a lot of tomatoes to ripen yet, but I've picked a ton of tomatoes. More dahlias for the bees and the hummingbirds. I got some wildflowers here. Another dahlia right there. And the pumpkins did really good this year. A lot of orange pumpkins in here. But then we can see them. Oh, what the heck was that? Big old frog. Pumpkins there, pumpkin there, pumpkin there. Got new pumpkins. Pumpkins everywhere. But you can see they're starting to die off. It's early this year. Last year I didn't get any pumpkins to turn color until almost mid-October. We have some that are little baby pumpkins. Well, I've got a watermelon. Got a watermelon right there. Yep. Yeah, so I think I'm going to build that robber screen and put it on tomorrow morning before it gets light out. So make sure all the foragers are back. Probably going to be pissed off about that. They're going to have a little tiny space to come out, but I think now's the time to do it. I mean, the leaves are falling. Look at the ground. You see the leaves on the ground. They're turning color. They're dropping. A bunch of honeybees right here. Getting some water. They do drink water. They drink a lot of water. They've been hitting that sting all summer long. They've been hitting that. I just left it there. It's been collecting rainwater, and it's not the cleanest water, but they prefer that over clean water. They sure do. All right, let me get to that robber screen. That was a quick tour of the yard. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.